Nuide Cuige Cahir, rinne buin ruher de chud an IRA, slad Varric de chud Arm na Breataine I dúsgurt éireann. Rinne siad am meallach ó fada leis an Arangan is siad am réagraíocht haidúirí de Breataine. Gan irid is orchar a scuilú, Derrylin na Harm I liog a chóirleo. Bhí óglaigh na héireann an IRA, bio, Armagh as an nó, agus ré le tríd a goine Arm na Breataine in éireann.
They were prepared to kill us like there then, so it was them or us. That was basically the situation it was. We had no qualms about that at all.
The only person that I had in mind to kill was a soldier who also was standing with a gun in his hand. I didn't regard he had any right to stand in my country with a gun.
Seois Gael an IRA. Agus na daoine bhí a dreil chogathe a dúsgurt éireann ó 1956 go 1962. Ach teannachar nach beag agam ar Haughey na héireann is na Breataine. Mar chora ar a gcuid imachtaí, chuirú tús le carta síomhíalta agus doscail sé an doras de chruthú an Provisional IRA. Trícha blian in a bhanú an Téirstáid agus críoch ghealt na tíre ba bhór na contráthacht idir an dá stát ó thuig is ó dheas. Dhealaigh an teorann na sé cunta goige ola an gcuideala an tír, ba thiombal an marna idir na pobl éagsúla ar an dá thaobh. Barna bhí gola méid de réir chéile. De ghuine tacht de bailach ba bhí chuithúlach dé. De náisiúntóirí creach oscailte ach de gharnam beag an phobal, ba gharm chun cogaige.
I joined the IRA about 1950, and I joined it because the British Army was occupying 6 of our counties, and I always believed that they should not be there, and that I also believed that the only way to put them out was by an armed and military campaign.
Hill me gur arm ille éireann a bhí ann, agus bhí siad in áireamh féin cogadh ar féin ceangal a briseal assassin. Bhí aithne gom ar an IRA, bhí maithar in a measc agus mo uncle agus mo winter sa chu. So bhí aithne gom ar cannery an IRA fasta agus bhí muíine gom asta.
We felt we could make change, yeah. And the change we wanted to make essentially was to get the British out of Northern Ireland. And on that happy day, everything would be well with the world. It was as simple as that for most people.
During the 1950s, the Sunday press came on stream, and every weekend they would have some action that took place during the War of Independence. And as a young lad, 14, 15-year-old, I was sorry that I wasn't around in those days to take part in these actions.
Ideolaíocht Catholic, náisiúnach agus phoblachtánach a ba ideolaíocht ifigiúil an stát ó dheas. De réir na bunreachta ba chuid gon stát an túisgurt. Féchú ar chríoch ghealt na héireann, mar rochara leanúnach ar cholíniu na Breataine.
The uprising of 1916 was an assertion in arms of the right of the Irish people to be free. Freedom has been secured now over more than 5/6 of the national territory. We confidently hope that it will not be long until the whole country is united.
Agus an chuideala gon dain a dride me drán úrchogaigh, hí polytóirí na héireann im an feachtas idirnáisiúnta I gcuine críochghealt na tíre. Ní nach íana, Bhí an feachtas níos gníomhís na stáit aontaithe ná éonáid eile. Bhí breis milliún éireannach daoine rugú in éireann ina gcónaís na stáit. Mar chuid gon bheachtas seo, tá spáinú sconán bolscareachta a déanamh faoi rún sa túisceart.
These pictures were taken in Fintona, County Tyrone, not in order to arouse national or social hatreds, but in order to expose part of a system of discrimination imposed with the connivance of the British government. It is imposed in order to maintain partition against the wishes of the majority of the Irish people. Mr. Campbell of Mill Street and some of his children, 8 people live here. Mrs. Mullen of Mill Street has 8 children, all living here. Big families and little houses are normal in these back streets of Fintona. 2/3 of the people of this little town are nationalists. That is to say, they are in favour of unity with the rest of Ireland and against being treated as part of Britain. Here at Craigavon Park, not one house went to a nationalist. Craigavon Park is unionist, and unionist it must stay. Only an informed public opinion can destroy the structure of injustice which here in Fintona and throughout the partition territory sustains the unnatural division of Ireland.
I'm very happy to be in New York again. It's some 18 years since I was here last.
In anio na drein iirechtaí, ní raibh leo tacaíocht a áile gúine na críochailte. Cegra America báil, ba lasc leo gola gúine na Breataine, a chóghúlaí in NATO. Go mór san tír nach ra sásta páirteach lacha sa dara cogad damda. Leis an tep seo sa tailioireacht, ní ra fág ag an rialtas gon chud is mó ach rhetoric. Bhí an IRA níos mó ná sásta an follú sa líana.
All that came out of the anti-partition campaign was that it was a failure, and if you like, it was a further justification to the IRA for armed action, in that this effort, which had been backed by the government and the whole society really, had achieved nothing.
Bhí an aim chéan ag an rialtas ó dheas is ag an IRA, bonú stát ile éireann. Ach bhuí siad a réin mar éireacht éirí amach 1970 ach san strachelt orsúil san na Saoirse a lean. Ach níor ghlach an IRA le bailíocht an stáit, is ba adi iad in agriocht bhí lethach ó dheas. Agus bhí an IRA meáite ar éintach na tíre bhaint amach tríd an láimh láidir.
Leanúnt laiciúil a bhí an go raibh gach iireacht dá dhéine go bunreachtúil agus go politúil chun é seo. A leias ach go raibh rialtas hasna rá stop tá an teorann an tá muidne ag gceannas na sé chunda agus fanna muid mar sin.
Níor hiag an IRA cecho mór as a bhí colna néintachtóirí le rial ó bhaile clia. Cosú le go leordín ó dheas, ba bhíag go hiag na hóglaigh mar gheallar na héintachtóirí nó a greidirh politiúil.
Ní raibh mise riamhs na sé chunda agus ní raibh túram gan céns áit a bhí an in éacar. Is tógadh gur hílamar go sais bhaile a bhí timpeall an áit. So nuair a cúmar ann ar dós bhí áring dul ar únsaí thar teorann in aiceile inis céan. Agus bhí mar cúpla míle ar an taobh agus ní raibh is gom go raibh mí ann.
The only unionists we were conscious of were those wearing bottle green uniforms and carrying pistols, and the British Army in Northern Ireland and the B-men. But we weren't really conscious of the unionist people at all, and we didn't know any of them. I certainly knew none of them.
Bhí 2,800 bail fir áitiúla sa Royal Ulster Constabulary. Fórsa pólínteachta leabhíleata ar ó achfaní agus airm gon sco acab. Bhí feisnéis chuimseach crunithe acab thar na blianta faoin bobal náisiúníoch. I taú leis an RUC, bhí fórsa cúltacha Armagh na B Specials le breis 2,010 go leib bail. Bhí ar gan tréanáil agus níor cheil siad a gcuid seachtachais. Le linn na cuimhlinte in 1921 bhí siad tar éis go leor poblachtánaigh a dhúnmharú. Tríocha bliain níos déanaí, bhí an pobal catlaachach fós scainrithe rompu